Okay, everyone. So we have an update video here from Pop called Hellaverse Update, and we are going to be watching it. And I am going to give you guys my thoughts on it now, just for, full disclosure. I did already watch the video because I, didn't really think that there would be like that much news in this video since, usually when it comes to these types of videos, there's not really like anything all that noteworthy. But I watched the video and there's definitely some things that I would like to talk about and maybe share some of my thoughts on. So, anyway, let's just go ahead and watch this. And as always, guys, links to the video that we're watching is going to be available in the description, as well as a link to Pop's channel. So go ahead and check that out there. And by the way, it's the same with every video that we react to here. The links are always in the description if you are interested in checking them out. So let's go ahead and watch this, and of course, I'll give you guys my thoughts as we, go on. This is definitely going to be interesting, considering what this is basically telling us about the future of the Hellaverse.
Is it recording? Okay, it is. Hello there, everyone. It's me, Charlie Morningstar, founder of the Has-Been Hotel, which is totally going amazing, by the way. Thank you so much for asking. Anyway, I'm sure you are all aware of the amazing news that we have been greenlit for seasons 3 and 4 of Has-Been Hotel.
Hold on a sec. I'm falling!
Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello.
Yeah, this is this is definitely going to be the biggest takeaway from this video, which again we'll get to when they talk more about it.
Okay, Mr.
Blitz, the O is silent. So what's all this about,
Well, I was telling everyone about how exciting it is that we're getting more seasons of Has-Been Hotel.
Yeah, that's good for you, but that's old news, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Hold on to your little titties, because I'm here to announce that Helluva Boss is coming to Prime Video, but plot twist, it's also still gonna be on YouTube, so BAM! You thought that Hash Brown Motel was the only hell show that Daddy Amazon was horny for? Nope! They wanted all this.
Oh my gosh, wow, that is so great. Congratulations. How does that work?
Well, Chalky, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Charlie.
So,
Listen up.
Again, good thing that they included this because I know a lot of people were going to have some questions. Also, very, very weird way that he drew Charlie here.
Chucklefucks Prime Videos teaming up with Spittle Horse.
Wait, is this supposed to be Charlie's, like the way Charlie likes to draw things? It's been a minute since I've seen the show, so I don't remember like how she likes to draw things. I know she drew a little bit in episode 1. There was some in episode 4. I can't remember if there were any like in future episodes. I don't think so. I mean, there was that scene where she was going over her like board in episode 5 at the beginning, and I don't remember if there were any drawings of her. Anyway, let's continue. I think it was interesting that if this really is Blitz, that he drew her like this instead of like this, because this is how Blitz usually draws things. It's always in black and white. He never colors things in.
Good name. To support the making of Helluva Boss's remaining season.
Sorry, hold on. Let's go back a minute.
Prime Videos teaming up with Spittle Horse. Ooh, that is a good name. To support the making of Helluva Boss's remaining seasons. Now, I'm talking full fucking episodes, full seasons, the whole shebang. And, the best part is, full creative control remains entirely with this bitch who, I guess she made everything here. She's in charge.
Which that in and of itself is good, because I know a lot of people were probably going to be worried that because now Prime Video is going to be involved, that maybe some of the creative control is going to be taken away from Viv. And I think a lot of people are definitely going to be happy about this, that she still retains full creative control on Helluva Boss. I don't know if it's the same with Has-Been. I could be wrong, but at the very least, we know that she does have full creative control over Helluva Boss.
Charge.
Not a bitch. Really love her.
Then, after a little bit more than a month or so of being on Prime Video first, the show will release in its entirety, as it always has, on YouTube. So basically, we gotta keep doing what we're doing, but, bigger.
What? That is the best news ever!
And the best part is, now we get to fuck around with you guys from time to time.
Wait, fuck around with who now?
Well, let's see here. Do you know an angle dust or an...
Whoa, hey, okay, I get it. Don't give everything away. We get it.
Yeah. So basically, like, don't spoil the, the potential crossovers, which that's probably the other big announcement from this update, which is that it seems like we're finally getting Has-Been and Helluva crossovers, because I know that is something that a lot of fans have been asking for, which is a Helluva Boss and Has-Been Hotel crossover. And it seems like this definitely is confirming that we are getting that in the future. So definitely going to be something to look forward to. And I am curious how is that going to happen? Like, are characters from Has-Been going to show up in Helluva Boss? Are characters from Helluva Boss going to show up in Has-Been? Or are they going to create like individual specials that have like them crossing over? Like, is it going to be a case where for any, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but this is something that they used to do with some like shows in the past, like with some sitcoms, and I think they are still kind of doing it with some shows, where they'll basically have like multiple shows from the same creator, and sometimes like characters from one show would show up in their other show, and vice versa. So I am wondering, like, is it going to be a case where characters, like, there's an episode where, I don't know, like, let's say there's a storyline with Alistair or something, and then let's say when there's an episode starring Alistair, and then like, let's say Blitz shows up or anyone shows up, like, for example, this is probably like the biggest example. Let's say Lucifer will show up in an episode with Helluva Boss that deals with the 7 deadly sins. You know what I mean? Or is it going to be a case, or maybe like vice versa, there's an episode in Has-Been that, let's say revolves around Lucifer and one of the sins shows up there. So, you know what I mean? Like, they could do something like that. Or again, is it going to be where they're going to create like specific like specials where it's like, oh, this is going to be like a sort of isolated thing where it's going to be like a crossover between, it's going to include the cast from both shows interacting. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just like what I'm sort of just spitballing ideas here. I don't know exactly how this is going to happen, but anyway, we are getting crossovers. So again, for everyone watching this who has wanted crossovers, there you go.
Fucking fun sucker, do you know that? I'm a giver, bitch, I'm giving.
And I love that about you, Blitz, really do. But you have to give them something to be surprised by. That's what makes the wait so worth it. Because as we all know,
Animation takes a long time.
Anyway, we cannot wait to share more of the Hellaverse with you all. We hope you enjoy more seasons of Helluva Boss
And Has-Been Hotel
on
Prime Video.
Thank you all so much for getting us here. Really, we could not have done this without you.
Just one thing I do want to talk about. So they, again, confirming that Helluva Boss is going to be appearing on Prime Video first. So if you have Prime, then that's not going to be a problem. Like, you'll still be able to watch it. And then like after, so is it that like after, like, are they going to release the whole show first on Prime Video, like the whole season first, and then they'll put it out on YouTube? Or is it going to be like, is it going to be like the same sort of release for Helluva Boss that we've been getting, where like when the episode is ready, it gets released on Prime Video first and then it gets put out on YouTube? Or is Helluva Boss going to follow like the same sort of formula like they do with all shows, where they'll finish the season and then they'll release each episode weekly, and then once the full season is done, then about a month or so it gets put out on YouTube for everyone to watch, for free, basically. Like, I'm wondering, like, how is this? Because they did confirm it's going on Prime Video and then on YouTube, but I guess I would have liked some, like, a little bit more clarification where, okay, sorry, I just had to take care of something real quick. Anyway, I'm back. So as I was saying, I kind of wish they would have given a little bit more clarification, like how that's going to be happening. Like, again, is Helluva Boss going to follow the same schedule that they do with their other shows? Or is it going to be a case where it's going to follow the same schedule, where once the episode is done, it gets released, and then, we wait until the next episode is done, and then once it's done, it gets released. And again, it's going to be out on Prime Video first, and then it's going to be on YouTube. Like, I'm wondering, like, how that's going to happen. Anyway, let's move forward.
I'm gonna cry.
Wait, that's it? No, fuck this! Let's end big!
Big? I thought we acted really nicely.
Fuck waiting! Look, we got Moxie, and we got Millie, and Luna, and Stolas, and whoever the fuck this guy is. Oh, and we got fucking Vanuva and the cat! Oh, we're all in the same room! We're having a good time.
Yeah, so
Oh, we're family now. Look, we got the freaky red guy that everyone's into.
okay, so yeah, this is I can tell the fans are gonna have a lot of fun with this picture alone. So yeah, we've got Alistair, we got Vox, Vaggie, Luna, there's Husk, whoever this guy is, Charlie, Stolas, and Visago. Really, really interesting that you don't have Angel, like one of your probably like top 3 most popular characters. Like he's the one you left out. I mean, okay, Alistair there, understandable. Husk is there, understandable. Luna definitely understandable with some of the fans. Yeah, there's Vox. So yeah, with this rivalry, so I understandable. Like you had, these two. Stolos, of course, again understandable, and Visago again understandable. But yeah, weirdly enough, they left Angel out. Like why him? Oh, why the hell Julie Viz? Gotcha. Wait, yeah. Well, you see, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even notice this the first time I saw this. Like there's Moxie and Millie, and of course they're making out. But yeah, why Angel? Why is he the only one you left out? But also, okay, maybe someone who's more familiar with the Hellaverse than I am. Like if this is a reference to a character that I don't know about, maybe you could let me know. But yeah, just really interesting. And oh yeah, Alistair, him and TVs don't really do all that well, as you're about to see.
Oh, hey, wait, Alistair doesn't do well on camera.
And yeah, this is just where it ends. But anyway, so there it is, guys. There's the update. Helluva Boss is now going to be on Prime Video, and we are getting Has-Been and Helluva crossover. So again, I think the crossover is probably the biggest news out of both of these. And like I'm curious to see how the fandom reacts to this, because again, I know the crossover is something that fans have been wanting for a long time. So let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section down below. Now, for me personally, what are my thoughts on this, right? Because I said I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this. Overall, in a way, it does kind of make sense. I think when they saw the success of Has-Been and and just how well it did on Prime Video, I think it's understandable that they wanted to like bring Helluva Boss to this. And I think that one of the reasons why, again, like at first we couldn't have gotten a crossover is because Has-Been was on Prime Video, whereas Helluva Boss wasn't, so that couldn't happen. But now that it's on Prime Video, now those crossovers can happen. And I'm guessing that's something that's definitely been, worked on for a while behind the scenes, and now they can finally announce it. Now that I'm guessing all the like the legal stuff had to be worked out, before they could officially announce this. Anyway, yeah, I think the crossovers are definitely going to be good, because that just opens the door for so many possibilities, like so many different stories that could be told. And like I said, for me, like it would be nice to finally see Lucifer with the other sins, and maybe like some of the other sins showing up in Has-Been. I don't know. Again, I don't know how exactly that's going to work. And of course, again, being on Prime Video just makes perfect sense. Again, like seeing the success of Has-Been, so wanting to get in on that. Again, completely understandable just from a business perspective. And also, there was something else. Oh yeah, it being on Prime Video first and on YouTube. Again, I know there's probably going to be a lot of people who are not going to be happy about that, because like maybe there are some people out there who don't have Prime Video, so they're going to have to wait a bit for the episode to be available on YouTube. And so because of that, there's a chance the episode is going to be spoiled for them, because they said in about like a month or so, then the episode is going to be available on YouTube. Although, like I said, I don't know if they're like referring to just the episode alone, like if it's going to follow the same release schedule, except, it's going to go on Prime Video first and then it's going to go out on YouTube, or if they're going to release the whole season on Prime and then they're going to release it all at once on YouTube. Again, I don't know. Like I said, I wish they kind of would have been a little bit more specific about that. But it is what it is. Maybe they will be in in the future. Maybe they'll make like some sort of post on their social media account. And one thing that I did kind of wonder if we were going to get in this, because they went through the trouble of making the whole video and everything, if maybe we were going to get like some sort of update for Has-Been season 2, because so far we're a little bit into the year, even though, I mean, still early on in the year, like we're still in April. So, it's not that far into 2025, but the fact that we haven't gotten anything yet definitely kind of tells me that maybe we're not going to get season 2 until maybe next year. And I'm guessing it's going to be around the same time as we got season 1 in 2026. So maybe we got season 1 in January of 2024. So I'm guessing season 2 is going to be in January of 2026. I'm just guessing, and maybe they're going to keep up that pattern of, waiting a couple of years and and then releasing it at like the beginning of the year. That's just my guess. Definitely we're going to have to wait and see. But anyway, with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and end this because I think I've said everything I want to say. When it comes to this video, I don't know whether I'm going to upload it on the main channel or if I'm going to upload it on the second channel. I don't know. Or maybe I'll upload it on its own channel. I've been thinking for a while about creating a Has-Been and Helluva specific channel. Like that's where my Has-Been Helluva content is going to go, because YouTube doesn't really like it when you make different content on a channel. I don't know why this is the case. To me, it's just stupid. Like I think having a variety of content is definitely better, but that's just how YouTube works. So again, maybe for now I might release it on the second channel, and then maybe I'll release anything in the future on on a Has-Been and Helluva specific channel. I could be wrong. Again, maybe I don't. We'll have to wait and see. But with that being said, thank you so much again. I hope you enjoyed this video. And with that being said, I hope I will see you for whatever the next Has-Been and Helluva video is, whether that's a new episode, a new short, whatever it is. I hope I will see you guys. Bye for now.